Try to tell them we up next, you can't stop that. This your favorite podcast. Every show is lit, baby. You know what we finna do. Slick gon' talk that slick talk, he gon' get political. Okay. Do not switch topics, niggas is toxic. Poppy shots don't always saying something wrong, but if you don't like it, what we saying, nigga, oh well. We try to tell you, baby, this might not go well. This might not go. Hey, that's it. One take. We're not even doing it again. Keep that. That's the one.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of This Might Not Go Well. Yeah. Episode 113. We in the building. You already know who it is. It's the host with the most, B Breezy, aka Poppy Sazon.
Yes. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Slick Grayson. How y'all doing out there?
Make sure you follow us on all social media. This might not go well. If you have any brand new deals, business opportunity, please email us at thismightnotgowell@gmail.com. And also, if you're listening to this on Apple or Spotify, please follow and rate us 5-star and leave a review because that helps out with the algorithm. Okay, episode 113, we in the building. Weekly check-ins. How you doing this week, brother?
Can't fucking breathe.
Oh, damn, yeah. Allergies kicking your ass, my guy.
Yeah, allergies.
It's that season.
Yeah, nah. When niggas is sneezing for no reason, absolutely, yes. It is terrible. Can't breathe. My eyes, I look like, I got a little, I can't say, I guess BPC. I can't really say too much craziness, but yeah, I'm looking up the persuasion, if you know what I mean. But and whoever decided to give us, like, schools a break and then schedule the state test, like, immediately after that break, you're a dickhead. The shit,
facts.
Like, as a kid, I feel for these kids, and it's like I ain't going front. I really come
because you know, them kids wasn't studying over the break at all. And it's just like I'm not gonna lie, this has been like the hardest year teaching of my career. I don't know, man. It's tough. So definitely, I just got over break and I need another vacation. I need a real vacation. I need island. I need all inclusive. I need activities, excursions. I need the works. I need it. So. I really you just need all inclusive. Just bring the drinks. Just keep bringing them until I tell you to stop.
That's offending. But I would settle just to be able to breathe for like at least 6 straight hours. Like, I'll take that. How you feeling though?
Damn, I don't know what to say. I feel fine because you going through it right now. I'm doing well. I don't really know. Like, some crazy shit happened near my job. Like, what you gonna call it? A whole parking garage collapse. If you saw it by Pace University, the whole garage just collapsed. So RIP to that one, because one person died and a couple other people got hurt. So RIP. That was crazy. The block was hot and everything. I was like, what the hell is going on? But me personally, just striving, just trying to be better than I was yesterday. I don't know, man. Let's do a little transparency. I think as you get older, like, life is, how they say sometimes life can be simple? Mm-hmm. It can, but it can't. You get me? It's like an oxymoron or a complex in a sense. Like, there is solutions to your problems, but sometimes with everything around you, it can blind you from the simple solution, so you end up going different routes.
That makes sense. Damn.
So sometimes, I say, for any advice to anybody who is just in a fog of life, take a deep breath, sit down, clear your mind, and then maybe you'll find the answer within.
Oh, damn.
Come on.
So basically, you didn't fuck that girl. Is what you're telling me?
What? I was trying to be philosophical on my Socrates shit.
All I heard was that she was throwing it at me, and I could just hit it and be fine. But then I thought about, I don't really like her like that, so I'm not even trying to lead her down that path. That's all I heard.
You know what? Funny. Funny as you talk about with just girls and stuff. I'm back outside, Slick. I'm giving women a lot of chance.
was giving niggas a chance?
at the guard, you feel me? At Poppy Sazon. So, ladies, DM me. I'm taking y'all on dates. I ain't gonna take you for 4 of Olive Garden or Applebee's for the dollar margaritas, mama. I'm gonna take you to the nice spots. You feel me? You know, not the museum ice cream. You feel me? That was my shit on the low. I'm gonna actually take you to some real shit. I'm gonna actually, I'm gonna take some of Slick's date spots when he was out here slinging, and show y'all some vibes. So hit my line. You feel me? I don't want to be part of that summer. You feel me? Summer antics.
So I'll say my date spots is lit. I do dates very well when I care, so it's fine. I don't care. You feel me? I'm
gonna take you to the show. I'm gonna actually, be a gentleman.
Pull
I'm not
chair out type shit.
I want to be boyfriend material. I don't want to be fun nigga no more. You feel me?
You're not trying to be fun nigga. Fun niggas,
I'm ready to be bored.
I feel like fun niggas was on an upgrade because half of them didn't know they was fun niggas, and then niggas that was trying to be there. So you don't want to cuff? I can't cuff you because I'm just a fun nigga. Like I know them conversations.
Bro, that's the worst. Have you ever been the fun nigga and you actually like the girl and you realize, oh shit, I'm just dicking vibes.
Sometimes you gotta wait her out. Let her get heartbroken by the nigga she want. She'll come around.
Nah, I only had that one time when I was like, yo, I'm really just dicking vibes to her. Like,
what y'all think? Was I the fun nigga, or was I the nigga just trying to have fun? I don't remember. Either way, yeah.
But you ever just mess with a girl and you're like, oh shit, she actually pretty dope when we just not fucking. You're like, oh shit, she actually has a personality. She actually have humor.
I used to have the opposite. I was like, damn, this is fun. I can't have this no more. I don't get away from me.
I gotta cut you off.
Get away from me. You bring me too much joy.
Because now when you leave, I'm gonna ask about your whereabouts.
I'm gonna say, where you going? Why you can't come over at 8? Why you gotta come over at 11?
Bro, I saw this on TikTok. Ladies, this is obviously there's different ways to measure how a guy likes you. When a guy starts putting boundaries,
oh yeah, don't do that.
Don't do that. Don't wear that. I'm not saying in a controlling way or
time out. That's not control. Those are not. It's boundaries. I'm just like, if we gonna do this, you're gonna protect my peace, and I'm gonna protect yours.
But you know how these girls these days, especially on the Twitter stuff, they be like, oh, as soon as you tell her not to do something, he mad controlling. He a sassy controlling nigga.
All right, you gonna shut the fuck up and do it. So right, and if you ask me not to do something, I'm gonna do it too.
Now, ladies, if he let you just do whatever you want,
he don't give a fuck about you. Don't give a fuck.
And leave you out. That nigga don't care about you. He gonna leave you out there for dead, mama. Please do not. Please do not fight over dick. You know how Cardi B on the Tomorrow track, and we fighting over dick too. Don't fight over that dick, mama. He don't care about.
But if we being honest, as men, you can get away. If I don't care about you, can get away with a lot. You just can't be like, you're not gonna show me you gonna fuck another nigga tonight. Come hit you with it. Now you're not. Come here. You coming?
Yeah. No, that's his pride. That's his pride. Because I saw this on Twitter. I saw this on TikTok as well. A nigga paid for a shorty's. So actually, this is a weird story. Real quick. So a shorty was dating this guy, right? She was going on a date. She wasn't dating this guy. She was going on a date. Then when she was at the spot, she met a nigga that she used to fuck with, but she didn't know that the nigga that she used to fuck with knows her date. So, the date and the nigga was just dapping it up like, okay, I see you. Well, mind you, this nigga ended up paying for it. And then text her like, yo, you looking good. Bring that ass over. And she did. Mm-hmm. But he don't want you. He was just on some ego shit. He didn't want that nigga to have you type shit. So don't get your head gassed up.
Yeah, don't be chasing your happiness in front of me. What's wrong with you, girl? Come suck this dick. Don't
let a lot of nigga hit that. But like I said, I'm back outside, ladies. I'm ready to spend some dollars on y'all. Slick always say I gotta play the game. So I'm right now, episode 113. Let me see how long. Maybe next week I'll come back and say, bitches ain't shit. Right now, y'all got a prime opportunity to get a nice vibe.
No pun intended.
Wait, hype me up though. Hype me up, because if I sound like I'm hyping my own stuff up, I'm gonna sound like a narcissist. Hype me up.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming back to the field at 6'7", 255 on a good day, the light-skinned assassin himself, straight off the plane, Phi Beta Sigma certified, got a good job, got good benefits, good money.
mastered up.
No kids, multiple degrees. He's outside, ladies, and he's not just taking you for ice cream. He's taking you for the whole trip. That's what I'm talking about. You might not get flown out on the first date, but you stick around. Who knows? You might be in Bermuda. You might be in Tobago. You might be in Jamaica. All I'm saying, he's back, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for Poppy Sazo.
Hey, you ain't know these vibes. And you know I'm Haitian, so I fall in love quick. So I might end up proposing in 3 months. Who knows?
He Haitian too. Them niggas cheat. Be careful. But he's Haitian too.
But we take care of our kids. So even if I do have other girls, if we have a family, I'm going to take care of what mine.
Them niggas cheat. Sorry, I had to turn the mic off. Yeah.
Don't do that. Black men don't cheat. Okay.
But Haitians sure do. Black is American. Haha.
All right. Now, starting with the first topic of the day, do you think Chance the Rapper, they got Chance the Rapper, he living his best life.
Leave that man alone.
It's carnival season. I see everybody throwing ass, and Chance the Rapper was...
He was catching it.
I know his girl is sad.
Wait, time out. Because I can't feel bad for him, because he looked at the camera and then started whining on her. He knew what it was. He knew what he was doing. That's why I just can't feel bad.
But that's the culture, though.
It is the culture.
Can't get upset.
It is, but it's Chance. Is his girl? Does his girl know? His girl 6'5". I don't know. I don't know her ethnicity. I don't know if she a cute she a cute tall girl. I'm just saying, as a nigga, like they was like, what would you feel if your girl? I just don't want to see it. Go out, have fun. You know the rules. No slow songs. Don't wild out. But yo, turn up. Go have fun. I just don't want to see it.
Yeah, her name is Kirsten.
Yeah, but he was outside having a good old time. Y'all nigga, he's cheating on his wife. He's catching a dub. He said it in the song.
Non-Caribbean ass niggas out here don't know nothing about.
It's not even about
non-Caribbean or
anything.
anything.
As you think about what's the black house parties like? All the different, even as Americans, we be in the basement. You catch one and just be like, all right, cool. I'm moving. I'm keeping it pushing.
That's a fact.
It's like,
cause shout out to the Yay area. Them niggas, they be, you know, remember that red nose shit?
Mm-hmm.
She gonna shake it like a red nose.
like you was catching whatever you could catch. It's like, it's okay. Half the time, it's all fun and games. I personally just don't want to see. That's why I feel bad for his girl. Like, cause y'all gonna retweet it, y'all gonna add it and DM her and all that extra shit. It's like, like y'all being dramatic as fuck. Like, I get it. Nobody wants to see their party.
And plus, there was a lot of women in front of her too. So it wasn't like, you know.
It's more than one video though.
Oh,
I seen like 3. I seen like 3 or 4. That nigga was having fun.
Damn, Chance, I was trying to save you out here.
That nigga was having fun. Like I said, it was like he literally made eye contact with the camera and got behind it. I just be like, yo, I just don't want to see it. 100%. I'm pretty sure the girl probably felt the same way. Yo, I don't want to see it. But now you gotta see it.
But you know, there was a bunch of girls at that carnival that has men back in the States, and they was
shaking ass. Girl, we know what the girls do. They shake their ass. They do the dance by themselves or with their girlfriends or whatever. And then the camera goes down and they go do their thing.
Now, you know, my problem is that type of wine, I wouldn't mind. That type of wine, because that's just like, that's like really just a fast little wine, a little whoop, 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 whoop. It's a slow wine. Like when it's that slow song, I'm like, all right, mama, don't do that. Like when you really, and then you look back at it, that's when I'm like, okay, dangerous. Now there's a problem.
Because it's like you had to make sure, like, okay, you can catch it. Nah, don't. I definitely don't want to see that. You might get shot.
It's a connection now. You know, when it's just that fast one, you just kind of just going with the beat, you know.
It's your song. You going to give them a little soft one. Like, all right, yeah, go ahead. Or you going to wild out and have fun, and you going to keep it pushing.
But he also was slapping ass, too, though.
He was slapping ass. I was like, nigga, pick your battles. You going to lose. Like, you going to fight on like 5 different fronts. It was a nice ass. It looked like it was worth it. But at the same point, I'm like,
nice chocolate ass.
You Chance, like your Chance the Rapper. Like, Slick Grayson. The odds of her posting that video would have been very slim. That shit getting out. the odds of that video would have been low. I'm like, if my girl would have seen that video, I'd have been like, damn, how you know this bitch?
Wait. You ever got caught in a video that you didn't post, but somebody else post?
I can't talk about
that. You didn't even know?
I can't talk about that because college is still
Because I got in trouble like that before. Like, because I was laying low because I know I wasn't supposed to be out there. And then a nigga was just taking a video, and then, you know, I was fake mixy back in the day. So, you know, niggas was, you know, had mutual followers. So I got caught through a lot of person's story. And I was like, God damn, I thought it was low. Nah, I wasn't low.
I'm glad we came up in the era before everything was on the internet, Snapchat, Instagram. Like, it was just starting to pop out. But yeah, nah, I got caught once. But it was like I didn't give a fuck. I was just going to go into our toxic stuff later. I was heartbroken at the time, so I was showing my ass. I ain't give a fuck. When I say
that's the best.
I was that in the junior year, early senior year, I was on what. I didn't give a fuck.
Oh yeah, you was. I remember that one time.
Right. We can't bring it, and then we're still on YouTube. Relax.
Yo, Patreon.
I'll smack the shit out of you. I'll smack the shit out of you. We're not doing that. But yeah, I definitely got
Patreon. We go exclusive.
Yo, it was so bad. It was so bad because it was like a video from a party too. I was in that bitch like 2 or 3 times. I was wild.
And that shit used to get hot back, especially like in the spots that we was at. Niggas had to take off their shirts.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, it was. Ooh. Next topic. But yeah, he ain't cheat on his wife, but he was wilding. He definitely had some explaining to do when she saw the video. When she opened her DMs and said, "Is that my man?" It's like, ooh.
He definitely getting the side eye. He definitely getting.
She going on a girl trip.
The food not going to taste that good. She going to give you probably a fucking a PB&J, my nigga, for dinner. Yeah, you just going to have to take that to the chin until she gets over it.
Yeah, Shorty's definitely going on a girl trip. He got to just take it. Just hope she.
Oh, facts.
Just hope she is. Just hope. No, hope he ain't wild out for real.
All right, now to sad news. I'm gonna say it's sad news, bro. We just witnessed a fall of an up and rising star in like 2.5 seconds, bro. Literally, bro.
Oh, they got that big.
Literally, this nigga was rising to the top of on the food chain, and just one weekend actually, nigga just dropped. Know who we talking about? Jonathan Majors. Now there's a dude, according to Variety, there's more abuses that's coming out. What's your thoughts on this, Slick?
I ain't gonna harp on it too long. I'm trying to go through and have a fun episode like we did last week. But this shit is disappointing. As a black man, you're just like, fuck, bro, you had it. Like, nigga, you would have chosen one. It was some Obi-Wan type shit. Like, you had it. You had us eating out the palm of your head. And now we find out you was probably out here smacking white women. I'm like, shit. And it's like, it's sad to say because it's like I see a lot of the outrage. Like, what about the white abuse? What about Ezra Miller? What about Joe Rogan? It's like, we can't pretend like we don't know how the game is played. But it also does come off as like, yo,
Joe Rogan. What Joe Rogan?
Not Joe Rogan. What's the
Daniel White.
Not the other guy from UFC.
Dana White.
Yeah, Dana White smacking his wife. Like, yo, we know how America works. Like, you're not getting that second run off, especially with everybody with the allegations that came out after the fact. Like, assuming that you did this. He's already lost 2 movie deals. He's been kicked out of one of his film boards. He was uninvited to the Met Gala. He's lost commercial and sponsorship deals. There's talk he might be replaced by Damson Idris, possibly in the Marvel movies. Like, it's a bad look all around.
My problem is, oh Lord, I'm about to get canceled. This might not go well.
What was this?
Believe all women. First of all, I want to say believe women. Believe all women. I just don't like. Okay, I want to say if this was like a regular person and it came out, I'm automatically believing women. If it's like a regular person, you know. But I'm always suspicious when it's a celebrity behind it. It's because it's like, okay, this incident comes out, boom. Why, when an incident comes out with a celebrity, it's just a whole drove of people come out with allegations. It's like, what happened before with this person, sort of thing. So I'm just like. This always just like the common theme whenever a celebrity gets in trouble. So it's kind of like hard to. And the thing about it is, if you actually read the reports, he the one that actually called the cops. So it was like, God damn, my nigga, you called the cops to sit here and try to savage your career. You know what? And that shit kind of backfired. I don't support domestic violence. So if he is abusing niggas out here, lock him up or throw it. I don't even think they can even charge him because it's kind of like maybe the statute of limitation, and they'll possibly need overwhelming evidence for past victims. And then also this current victim has denied the charge, and he's only really facing charge because in New York State, as long as they see bruises on the other person, they have to arrest you and charge you with domestic violence. So technically the person that is the victim is not pressing charges. So this is just all craziness overall right now, bro.
I think it's basically the DA. It's the Manhattan DA that's actually trying to create the charge now.
So that's even making it even more like it's not even the actual person to begin with. So it's the Manhattan DA. So bro, he was literally going to be the face of movies for the next 4 or 5 years because literally the whole arc for Marvel right now is literally him. Second season of Loki is coming soon. You have new movies coming out that's focused around him, or that's going to embed him in sooner or later. And now, homie, go to the playoffs, Slick. Go, give your hot takes. It's sad.
Yeah, I'm about to say. I hope the truth comes out in whatever regard it is.
Where's the video? Bring the video.
It doesn't matter because it's like they're just trying to corroborate the fact that if he is a serial abuser, and the fact that a lot of people that he came up with are saying that he has incidents of abuse and whatnot. Oh yeah, I think they're trying to get him out the paint.
I ain't gonna lie, a nigga that brings his own teacup with him, I ain't gonna lie, I'm suspecting that nigga.
That nigga is mentally imbalanced somewhere.
Yes.
No, the playoffs just happened this week. We got some great series. The Knicks and Cavs series is 1-1, looking good. Lakers, Ja Morant out tonight. Hopefully, the Lakers can go up 2-0. Phoenix and
AR-15. You feel me? Kobe, Hillbilly Kobe of the
Ozarks,
whatever, my nigga. He's him. I just want to sit here and say that, my nigga. Stop playing with him. An undrafted rookie is giving them bum-ass Grizzlies buckets over here. And shout out to the Japanese Michael Jordan, too. You feel me? Japanese Jordan, I see you out here, baby. I see you. Like how you let the two non-superstars be the best player in game one over here. You feel me? Lake Show.
Yeah, man, definitely. Who else? Giannis got hurt in the first game. He's out for game 2. It's looking like, Miami has a chance to grab 2 games right now. Super crazy. Yeah, it's just the playoffs is
Knicks, get your shit together.
I mean, if we're being honest, it's 2 physical games, and the Knicks never really adjusted when Cleveland didn't bitch up like they did in the first game. So 1-1, you say what do you want? You want teams to steal a game on the road. So Knicks won a game on the road. They got to protect home court. If they can come out of home court up 3-1, it's a good look. If they go 2-2, it's like, oh, we got a series. So either way, we said it's going to be one of the most entertaining series of the first round. That Clippers.
Who you? Yeah, I'm about to say who you got for the Clippers and the Suns, because I'm not going to lie, that's for at least the first round. That's the most watched series for me because the Clippers can fake win that whole series.
They could win that series,
but the Suns never really gelled that well.
I mean, they were 8-0 or 10-0 or whatever, but they are like the Clippers. The thing you could say is that they have a lot of depth, and if Paul George was healthy, it'd be scary. The fact that Russ had a bad game and they won game 1, and then yesterday it took a Devin Booker eruption in the third quarter to kind of create that space and separation for them. I mean, Phoenix got that firepower, but Kawhi has looked like the best player on the court all series long so far. So it could go either way. I mean, that's definitely.
I kind of want the Clippers to beat the Suns. Not gonna hold you. I kind of want the Clippers. So all right. So for the first rounds, give me your picks for the first round.
All right. Going in order. I got.
If you could say the games, you could say the games too if you want to.
So Denver and Minnesota 4-1. Denver. Who's number 2? Memphis, LA 4-1. 3-6 is who's 3-6 in the West? Golden State and Sacramento in 6.
Yeah.
Who else is it? Who's the last one? Oh, fuck. Oh, Phoenix and Clippers. I am going to say Phoenix in 7. In the East,
ooh,
I'm going to say Bucks in 6. I'm going to say Celtics in 4. I'm going to say Knicks in 7. And
76ers in 4 too.
76ers in 5. I think that Brooklyn has their best chance to steal a game might have been game 2, but I just feel like they have so many different ways they could play, and they've kind of made life difficult for Joel Embiid offensively, just like the trapping and constantly forcing him to move. Tobias Harris just had a good game. So it's like your 4th best player beat us last game. Does that happen 2 more times? Who knows? So, yeah, those are my predictions. I still say the Milwaukee series is the most up in the air one because if Giannis can't play in game 3 and they lose tonight, it's spooky because that's like the one unstoppable thing they have. I think when you think about really good teams, they have great defense. They have great second, third tier players, but their first player does something unstoppable. Something that's like on a bad night is like 25 and 10. So you're missing that automatic 25 and 10 with good defense. Like for Memphis, Once they didn't have Steven Adams and Brandon Clark, it's like, all right, you're short up, you're young and short up in the front court. You know, if AD is AD, him and Jaren Jackson, like that's good. But then you also got, you could put Braun at the 4. You got different looks you could throw. And now Ja's out tonight too. Like the Lakers should have to win this game. They should.
And even if Ja comes back, he probably won't be able to shoot the ball well. So with that, he's less of a threat than he would be.
Yeah. So it's like you say, at the end of the day, out of the first 4 games, Lakers should be 3-1. They should get this one tonight, and they should, if anything, they should win one of the 2 games. If they win both, if they sweep them, I'm like, oh, Memphis can't say shit for the next couple of years. They can say injuries, but injuries happens to everybody.
Now you got to just bring Shannon Sharp to every game. Bring Shannon Sharp to the Staples Center for Game 3 and Game 4. If they win tonight, and you bring Shannon Sharp to Game 3 and Game 4, bring the brooms out. I'm with it. But speaking of the playoffs, we got to talk about the Draymond stomp, my nigga.
You grab my foot, I'm going to step on you. Was it unnecessary? Absolutely. But it also was like, my nigga.
My nigga Kurt Franklin. What my people say stomp. What my people say stomp.
That man, he definitely stomped. I saw they mentioned it before I went and watched it. Like, oh, he probably just stepped on him. And I was like, oh, nah, he's hitting with the Stone Cold Steve Austin stuff, a mud pole. Like, what? I was like, what the fuck? But I mean, if you watch it.
I agree with him stepping on him. Like, I don't mind that, but Draymond put an extra sauce on it. That nigga put the little oomph on it, my nigga. He it was a cockroach in the projects. My nigga went.
But now he's suspended for a game. So it's like, and Golden State was already struggling. So you say your best defensive player, most versatile defender now isn't, available. Those non-Steph minutes have been terrible. Let's just keep it a stack. Even trading for Gary Payton. These Kings, first of all, that's not like the Kings have been ready. Harrison Barnes is on a revenge tour. De'Aaron Fox, his coronation as one of the top 10 point guards in the NBA continues. Sabonis should definitely get as much love as Joker. Not as much, but he does the same thing at a smaller scale. Like rebound, scores, facilitates the offense from the high post, gets everybody involved, allows De'Aaron Fox to go be a scorer, which is what he really excels at because nobody's staying in front of him. And you say you add Malik Monk, you add the rookie point guard they drafted or sophomore point guard they drafted from Baylor last year, Davion Mitchell. Like that boy is lockup.
I have a hot take. If they had kept Buddy Hill, that would have been. I had to win in the championship.
But they got Kevin Huerter. He does the same thing. So it's like you got a different Buddy Hill that's probably a little more effective for what you're trying to do. Like, that's probably the one trade you could say both teams won. Like, yeah, Halliburton might end up being the best player out of everybody involved in that deal. But at the same point, Sacramento broke their playoff drought, and they look like they're here to stay.
And Mike Brown just won Coach of the Year.
Unanimously. First time ever. Like, every first round,
Rob Pelinka, GM of the Year. Rob Pelinka. I know it's a hot take. Not GM, I think executive of the year. Executive of the year, Rob Pelinka. A lot of people did a lot of great stuff, but if the Lakers make it to round 2, round 3, or even to the finals, not the NBA, the conference finals, you got to give them executive of the year. The switch around,
that's fair,
and they have one of the best records after the All-Star break because of the trades.
I would agree with it only because no other executive is coming to mind for making multiple moves to improve a team, especially coming from a 2-10 record. You could say the Malcolm Brogdon trade for Boston was impressive. Utah, honestly, Danny Ainge, whoever their jet president is, the fact that you turned Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert into Walker Kessler, who's probably going to be your center for the next 5 to 10 years, Lloyd Markkanen, you got your front court of the future established. You took a guy that was averaging 15 to 17 points and turned him into a 25-point all-star. You got multiple first-round picks. You got 5 first-round picks for each guy. I think that Danny Ainge and I think it's Walter Perrin, something like that. Whoever's if
they made the playoffs.
But think about it. They were supposed to be bottom 3. They missed the playoffs by like a game. It's because they were resting players. Mm-hmm. They rested Sexton. They rested what's his name? They shut down Kessler. They rested Laurie. Like, think about the guys they were playing. They had Taylor Horton Tucker dropping 40 bombs in the season. And we're still winning games. So that's why that would be my only other obstacle. I would say, yes, the Lakers made the playoffs after starting 2-10, but if we're talking about just for this year, definitely. But the Jazz really set themselves up in the long term. But that's enough about sports. Let's keep it moving.
All right, Jalen Hurts Shout out to Jalen Hurts being the highest paid player in NFL currently. And shout out to him for having an all women's. Can I say all female or all women's?
All female.
I don't know. Sometimes they be upset when we say females. All female management team. Okay. Shout out to him. I'm going from his agent, going to his manager, going to the publicist, going to everybody else, all women. And, also the agent who got him that deal, she's a Delta and he's a Q. So shout out to the D9 Greeks overall for that as well. Man, what's your thoughts on that?
It's nice publicly to see a public nice guy win. He has always been humble. They talk about his story. He went to Alabama, got benched. He took him to the championship game. They didn't win it. He went back. He got benched in the championship game the next year for Tua Tagovailoa. Never got mad. Stayed there, supported his brother. Was told he wasn't going to get the start the next year. Transferred to Oklahoma, put them on the map. Told he wasn't a first round pick. Should change positions. Decides, no, you know what? Nah, I'm not doing that. Gets drafted second round. Goes to the playoffs with Philly. Goes every year.
You also got to mention struggled in his first season or so.
All quarterbacks do.
Eagles.
All quarterbacks.
No, but that was like they wasn't going to call him a bust. That's OD. But there was really like
they had questions.
He couldn't throw. He couldn't throw the ball well. They was really getting on him. And then this year blew all the expectation out the water. He threw the ball very well. He ran it. He led the team very well to one of the best records. I got to give it up to Jalen. Now, I put this up just to see what's your thoughts on Lamar Jackson now, because one of the rumors was they didn't want to push the bar, so they don't sit here keep giving people more money and save more money. So now with Lamar Jackson, what's your thoughts on this?
I think he has to find a deal that works for him. He's representing himself. Like, if the league is not trying to give out more guaranteed money, well, these prices are going to keep rising. What was he asking for? He wanted something similar to Deshaun Stevenson.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, whatever. What's the little
Deshaun Watson?
Deshaun Watson, your little massage boy. Yeah, he was trying. He wants something similar, but now those numbers are getting high, so he might get to a point where, all right, bet y'all don't got to give me the whole thing guaranteed, but now I want $230 of my $300 million contract guarantee. So I'm still getting my money, and we know how these contracts work. It's like, whatever the guarantee is, like for Jalen Hurts, for example, they said it's like $255. It's really like a 3-year $180, and he can come back into the market. They could renegotiate, redo his deal, right? So we're paying quarterbacks $60 million a pop right now. Are you going to pay $75 for a former MVP? Like, that's the scary part. But you're scared, telling other teams are in alignment saying, "Yo, we're not sending him out." Like, all right, cool. Y'all pay that money. Y'all went and got him Odell. He said he wanted Odell and Hopkins. I mean, what's the plan here? What y'all gonna do?
So I think since they did get Beckham, he's not gonna make too much of a fuss. He's not gonna try to sell, but it all depends. It depends after the draft, because that's what a lot of people are saying. When the draft happens, maybe some teams might give it up because the Colts is possibly one of the 4 teams that are interested in him. So we have to see. So it really depends. If after the draft there's been no trades or nothing happened, he's going to have to play on that franchise list.
But even that, bro, niggas is getting 60 bands out here, 60 million. I'm paying for 30.
He about to get 30. He about to only get like 30 something for this year.
And that's how crazy from a bunch of regular people. But like, yo, people is getting paid 60 million out here. I'm not worth 50, 60 myself. I'm an MVP. We had the top when I play, we win. We have winning records. I don't have the weapons.
And mind you, Ben Roethlisberger was shitting on him, which doesn't really happen too much.
That's white mediocrity.
And nigga do way better than you have, and you shitting on him. Come on,
I'm about to say that's not. I would say white. Ben was a good quarterback, but Lamar has been generational.
You talking about rapey Ben?
I mean, just talking about his talent. I think that's something we separate. We talk about just talent, not personalized being scumbags. Ben Roethlisberger had his years. He won his rings, but at the same point, it was like you were okay. You were never a top 5 quarterback in the NFL. Jackson was an MVP.
It was the defense. It was Troy Polamalu.
Like, you could throw.
It was Jerome Bennett. It wasn't him. It was Hein Ward. Shout out to him. Sigma.
Antonio.
It wasn't really Ben.
He had weapons. Like, weapons make a quarterback look great, and you can say Lamar Jackson did this without having weapons. So imagine a healthy Odell if he can get another quality receiver.
They finally have a go-to receivers. Nobody could name, unless you are a Ravens fan, nobody could name, except for Hollywood, but he got traded to Arizona. Nobody can name in the last 5 years any significant wide receiver that Lamar Jackson has played with. Mind you, all these other top quarterbacks around his age, you can at least name one or two that they have, one or two weapons. He finally have a legit weapon. Now, the only thing is, OBJ, please be healthy. Please don't injure yourself and do well because you're on a prove-it deal, and I need you to get your money, my guy, because I'm supporting you over here, and I'm drafting you in my fantasy team. So don't fuck me up.
Don't do that. Oh, side note, the Lakers are down by 11 at the end of the first quarter.
don't do this stuff. All right, let's do this divorce that's been trending all over social media real quick. You feel me? Football star, which I mean soccer, Hakeem has his wife has filed divorce against him, and she was looking to get half of his worth, but came to find out when they went to court that he literally have nothing under his name. Slick, you know who has? He's making roughly over $1 million a month. Guess where all that game check and all that endorsement money is going to, Slick?
His mother?
To his OG, his mama. This man has found a loophole in the gate. So I don't want to support him too much because currently he is in the media and he also has a pending case of sexual assault or something like that against a woman. So I don't want to support him too much. But I'm going to support this action a little bit because he has all his assets under his mama's name and he only has a small percentage going under his name. So when the wife tries to acquire half of everything he owns, literally, she will be having to pay him back. Now, Slick, the reason why I bring this up now, Slick, once this came out, it's been reported that she's trying to call off the divorce. Mind you, after she did file for divorce, within a few weeks, she posted up with a new man. So now there's speculation that she calling out the divorce so she can stay with him until the mom passed away to collect that bread. Mind you, Shorty is a whole actress and has her own money and making millions herself. What's your thoughts, Slick?
Everybody trying to play the game. Get your money some way or the other. It sucks that, one guy's essentially a scumbag, but he played the game right. Why put your stuff in my name if you're going to take it? If there's questions about, the legitimacy of your love for me and us staying together. And for her, it's like, I ain't bet. You gave me, guess what? I'm awake now. I ain't signing nothing. His bitch got to die before I do.
I ain't gonna lie, this had mama boy Twitter going crazy. A bunch of mamas was happy and a bunch of mama boys was validating their experience with their moms. And I ain't gonna lie, girls was livid because it was like, now there's gonna be a whole bunch of mama boys putting everything under their mama's names now.
Shit.
What's your thoughts on that?
I mean, fuck it. I mean, I think, I don't say fuck it. I think it's a lot of fear out there for commitment in marriage. I think marriage is nowhere near as glamorous to men as it once was, or like a prerequisite for men. So I think that the idea of getting married and being like, yo, she could change her. I think that's the crazy. Like, she could change her mind and leave me one day and be entitled to half my shit. It's scary. So to be like, I'm gonna give it to my mother. I'll put it in trust. I'm gonna do something that's gonna, at least alleviate, because it's like we be joking around like, yo, go get a prenup. Like, nigga, she ain't gonna sign that. You feel me? Like that's
she
a whole
sign that prenup. I ain't going down that.
I told you wildin'. But just like the idea of that is like, all right, cool, that's taboo in the black household. So put your shit in different things. I'm not saying I support it, don't support it. I'm like, hey, if it worked for you, it worked for you. I just think we just have these debates about these shit because it's like, damn, y'all trying to game each other, and then people would let nowhere near $1 million a month is like, we're just trying to protect their '97 Honda Civic. Is like, yeah, I'm putting my shit to my mother too.
Come on now, you said, hey, I still got a few more payments left on this shit. But I mean, hey, it's a as you can see, it's a cruel world out there. You feel me?
It's a dirty game.
It's a dirty game. But Slick, you had something about plus size passengers. You want to elaborate on that?
No, there was just another viral meme about how fat people. Oh, I'm sorry.
You trying to get us canceled?
How people of the heftier persuasion are, this woman was requesting that, airlines should accommodate people based on their size and weight.
I agree, Slick. As a member of the bigger community
of the elephanto people.
You know what? Fuck you. As a person of the bigger community, I highly support this, Slick. You don't know the struggles of being 6'7" on one of them small ass Delta planes. Yeah, remember when we came back from the vacation in Mexico? I was struggling on that 3-seater spot, bro.
I thought y'all liked tight spaces and being the little spoon and shit. No.
And then JetBlue, you ain't shit too, JetBlue, because now y'all niggas is charging niggas for carry-ons and shit like that and all the extra add-ons now. Before y'all wasn't doing that. So niggas can't even get the basic package no more over here.
Ah, shit.
I'm a supporter of this, Slick.
I look at it like this. If you big as hell and you're not going to be comfortable in one seat, I think airlines should charge a seat price and a row price. So I'll meet you in the middle. If you feel like you're going to need a whole row, if a seat is going for $300, instead of having to pay $900 for 3 seats, maybe it's like it's a $600 flight ticket because you get the row. You reserve the row, right? So, or $650, something like that, right? I think that's something that's economical, is smarter than having to buy up a whole row. But just to say, just because you big as hell, you deserve a whole row, shut your entitled ass up. I'm 6'2". I'm 6'2", and I get it. Because sometimes
you ever sat on a plane with a nigga that likes to go up and pee all the goddamn time?
Absolutely. And then sometimes you try to overstuff the carry-on bag and you need one knee. You gotta pick which knee you're not gonna bend for the whole flight. I get it. I've been in that predicament literally for my birthday. I was in that predicament. But I'm like, at the same point, is like, why? Like, as a business, why am I giving you a whole row when I could charge up to in some instances $1,000 for that seat that you just think you're entitled to because you're hefty, They design bigger space seats. Maybe they should make more plus size seats. That would be something I would have pushed for that before I said, just give me a row. I'd like, you glutton this bitch. I was like, I read that shit. I was like, she just
this might not go well.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I was just like, I get it, but shit, bitch, eat a salad.
Okay, let's go to the next topic. You about to get us canceled.
I was like, it was like there was no regard for her personal life choices. It was just, I'm big and I deserve a full row. I don't give a fuck. I want the window. I'll pay for my window seat.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I'm with her though, cause I ain't gonna lie. Cause remember when I was coming back for my birthday, and I had to take a flight to go to Atlanta, and then they put like possibly the two biggest niggas next to me, and I had to sit in the middle. I'm bigger than both of these niggas, and I had to sit in the middle. Literally slick. It was a red line flight. I was literally hunched forward. I couldn't even bring the seat forward. I couldn't even bring that little tray forward down, bro, for 4 hours on that flight. I woke up with so much neck cramps and shit like that. I need to sign for us big niggas out here. I'm with this. Where's the petition? I'm signing.
Guess you a big bitch too. All right, next slide.
Oh, fuck you. But I want to talk about this. Like, this song, this AI shit is going
I'm not playing
crazy.
It, by the way, because them niggas is suing.
But what I want to say is, because this came out already, because they had like Rihanna. I ain't gonna lie, Rihanna ate all y'all niggas songs up. I ain't gonna lie to you. They had a bunch of Rihanna AI cover songs, and she sound amazing. I think her voice, she can't really sing as best as all of them, but her voice, just how it sounds on the record, has to be talked about. I don't know what category you would put that there.
I think AI, just the idea of AI is changing what's possible, what people can. It's we're in a creative era. So people, if you can tell me I could do it, I'm gonna try it. You feel me? So the fact that you could overlay somebody's voice to sing these songs and put them out, and you could imagine what if you did, like, this record would sound crazy with some Drake vocals. Or this record, like the Weeknd and Drake song that they shut the shit down for.
That's why I said, load that song up.
I'm not playing it.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm not doing it. I told you. You talk about getting canceled.
Play 15 seconds on that shit. That shit sound. I ain't gonna lie. That sound like a Drake verse for real.
No,
that shit sound like a Drake verse.
That's because AI is programmed to assimilate based on what's the information that's out there. We got plenty of Drake records and references they could pull. I'm not doing it because UMG is out here wilding, and I am not getting sued because you want to play a song for 2 seconds. Fuck you.
Shout out to what you will call it. Oh, I think. No, I'm about to give the wrong nigga the credit, because it was a ghostwriter who wrote the shit, but this shit is hard, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that shit is hard, but yeah, y'all niggas gonna get sued because Drake said he ain't playing with none of that shit. Y'all put that nigga Drake over Munch. He wasn't he wasn't feeling that shit at all. Nigga was not feeling that at all. So, once Drake said it, and he's one of the most valuable pieces in the Universal Music Group. You know they ain't gonna play with him out here.
Yeah, nah, I ain't doing it.
What she said, talking to a diva. Yeah, she on my nerves. She thinks that I need her. Kick her to the curb. All I know is you can have. Oh, this shit's not hard. Okay, but speaking of Ice Spice, speaking of Munch, Ice Spice and Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj has laid her hand and basically crowning Ice Spice Princess of New York as jumping in on her Princess Diana track. What's your thoughts on that?
I think a Nicki cosign.
You from Queens?
I think a Nicki cosign still matters. It still matters because I think that really when you think about, she's the last of that era where there could only be one girl on top, and she did a lot in her reign. I think that she was definitely pulled in a lot of different directions. So we might not have like the. I mean, I guess Pink Friday, the first one, was considered a classic for us, our era at least. Like that was a great debut. The third Pink Friday, the Pink Print was a pretty good album. But I think that, you know, her cosign still matters as a giant in industry. There's a time you could say she was probably top 3 rappers, and for a little bit of time in terms when she was putting out bars and verses, right? At least mainstream wise. So to give Ice Spice that look and continue her ascent, because I remember when the conversation was like, she won't be here next month. It's a year later. She got an EP of nothing but bops. You gonna hear her songs at every party.
Okay. I support Ice Spice and I like the EP. I even played one of them songs as my song of the week. One thing I didn't like what Ice Spice said, that she changed the lane in hip hop right now, and I'm just like, stop it. A
lot of girls is trying to sound like her though, that are already on are trying to sound like her though.
Shit, that sound like nothing like we haven't heard before. I don't want to hate her way because I love Ice Spice. She's a dope personality. She makes some good songs, but let your work define you. This is what I had a problem a couple of years ago when niggas was just naming people legends in the hip hop game, and I'm like, bro, that nigga is not a legend. Like, you know, I don't want to mention none of the rappers that passed away because I don't want to.
But
I don't want to be disrespectful.
It's legends to them though.
But no, they was like trying to put them on legends like Biggie and Tupac, and I'm like, bro, stop it. And then I'm like, Ice Spice, you're doing your thing, but technically, you ain't really changed the lane. Like if niggas really pay attention to New York drill, you just kind of basically took New York drill flow. It's not like something that you created out of thin air type of shit and added. You just basically hopped on the wave. Because the music you was making prior to it wasn't hitting off until you started hopping on the New York drill beats type of shit.
You're right. But when she popped
and you shaking your ass and being all sexual and shit, nigga, we had Little Kim as the prototype. Okay.
But it's not discrediting her to say whatever she switched to worked, and then a lot of the other girls are starting to try to emulate it. And it caught Nicki's attention. And now they're pushing her out. We'll see what the album sound like. Does she lose steam? But so far, we thought she was here for a little viral moment and that little fake sex tape. And no, she's still.
I love her. She could continue doing that. The tap tap coochie dance. I'm supporting her heavy on that.
All right, what's next?
All right, I just wanted to put this out here, just as a person from the floss. Y'all so disrespectful for that Pop Smoke memorial over here. That you saw that picture, Slick.
Yeah, I see.
R.I.P. to the Big Woo. Do not do that over. Please, that artist. That shit was Basuda. Everything else was great, but the face. That nigga looked like he was off the perk 30. I just want to put that. If you want to see the real memorial, come to the floss. There's two memorial spots. One next to C-Town. If you're from the floss, you know where that is. And there's one on 81st next to the bodega right there. If you want to see a real Pop Smoke memorial, stop by the floss, but also make sure you check in with the right ones. You heard the vibes. Now, Slick, before we get to our song of the week, I ain't gonna lie to you. Shout out to TikTok and shout out to the girls. Have you been watching Love is Blind?
I've dabbled. I know the nigga with the hairline.
Bro, this season, I ain't even watched one episode. I've been watching this shit entirely on TikTok, and this shit's been the most interesting shit ever. First of all, Netflix, you can't be charging niggas all this goddamn money, and your live services been basuda. You should give us a fucking free month. That's first of all over here, my nigga. Because there's no way in hell you're gonna have a live reunion and then your internet trash, your shit is on fucking dial-up level, first of all. But this couple right here, Oh, well, not a couple no more. These two individuals, Marshall and Jackie.
Marshall and Jackie.
Oh, finally. This is. I ain't gonna hold you, Slick. Maybe this is my toxicity talking, and maybe we could talk more on Dodge and the TSA. But this is basically. I don't want to give him too much credit, but this is basically the ideal man, emotionally intelligent, willing to communicate, willing to.
That nigga went ghost for like 3 days though. From what I remember, he would get mad and leave for days at a time.
No, he wasn't going ghost for her. He was cooking her breakfast, was
said.
talking to her, was really trying to do
her,
like really try to be there for her. You know what it was meant? She ended up leaving this nigga for a little dude on the show, Josh.
Well, then she break up with him, and then I saw that. That was some good editing work.
Then it was exposed. One of her former friends exposed her by saying that nigga was sweet. That nigga wasn't trying to do anything, basically emasculating him. What's your thoughts on this whole stuff?
She's emasculating Josh or Marshall?
On Marshall. Now she's on Josh dick. She has to be on Josh dick. She can't say nothing bad, because once she say anything bad about Josh, you already know she already been getting attacked on social media. And speaking of Marshall too, since all the episodes came out, he's been upstanding. He has not dragged her. He's been very neutral, even though he's been hurt, and he said on the union he felt slighted twice
because he didn't get to have his piece.
Yes, because she didn't show up to the reunion. He has not dragged her on social media or even the post interviews as well. So I want to give a great shout out to Marshall for that too.
I definitely saw their story. I think that at first, as the resident emotion nigga, I was like, damn, she did my dog dirty. But I also thought about it from the point of like, yo, sometimes it doesn't work. I think that the idea, like, you think about the experiment. Like, you're going into this thing where in 20 days you go from not knowing a person to possibly marrying them, right? What do you really know about somebody in 20 days? You could be in love with their vibe, but are they showing you all their sides, right? On both fronts. Mm-hmm. So in Marshall's case, he meets this woman who, has a lot of the things that he's attracted to and they vibe out. In Jackie's case, she meets a guy who, again, that emotional availability, not trying to play games. She definitely was attracted to Josh and the pods or whatever, but she definitely was like, okay, open to a man really wanting her. And I think for that, a lot of times that does happen. Women can fall, or men, even men, they go with the person that wants them as opposed to the one that they feel like they got to work with, And I think that when going in 20 days now, you go from not knowing what each other looks like and just going off the vibes to, I see you, I like this, but I also got to live with you. And living with a partner is a totally different thing. And then, again, she seems to be like more emotionally closed off, or more like, she has some work to do on herself. She even said that. And he was very much like, I want what I want type shit. You're not giving me what I want, but I want you to give me that. And maybe she couldn't do that.
I totally agree with you. And also, hot take, not really a hot take. I'm going to say the same thing that we say about women on this podcast, Slick. You try to find a Build-A-Bear. He even said it. She was a project that he saw the worth it, saw the potential in. Hey,
sometimes that shit don't.
Once you take that gamble, like we say, women every time they try to do a Build-A-Bear nigga project or anything. Hey, you take that gamble. But one thing I give him credit for, he's taking it with stride. He ain't being salty about it. That's why I said she showed you exactly who she was. And you still decided to pursue it and still try to make it work. Hey, it didn't work. You gotta lick your wounds and keep it pushing. That's the art way of life. When somebody tells you that and you try, you can see the potential in them. It only really matters if they see their potential and work on it and try to achieve it.
Yeah, that's a big fact. I felt, because I was like, it's also definitely did suck she didn't give him the ring back. There's a lot of questionable things that transpired. But at the same point, like, yo, sometimes things work and sometimes things don't. And I think that the thing about that situation is that people have been in that situation. You think that you're the best for somebody and they think differently. Or you think you're going one way with somebody and they're going opposite way. That's why the biggest piece is communication. You got to be able to talk to each other.
And that's a fact. Oh, that's great. Let's get to the song of the week. All right. Please exit out of YouTube and go to one of your favorite streaming platforms, whether that is Spotify, Apple, Google Podcast, Stitcher, Speaker, whatever you listen to, we are on there most likely. And you can go listen to our previous songs of the week on Apple Music playlist and our Spotify music playlist, all in the link below. Ooh, that was Sorry the Kid, man. And I ain't gonna hold you for all my toxic song listeners. If you like some toxic records, that's one artist that you need to check out with. And it's off his new album, Toxicity at its Finest. But that's not what you're here for. You could go listen to our previous song of the week on Apple Music playlist and our Spotify playlist. But that's not what you're here for. Again, you're here for the people's choice, the people's favorite. Slick, drop it.
I can be toxic, but so what? You gonna love it here. Shit, fuck is you talking about? We have fun over here. It's very fun here.
And it's fun indeed. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the TSA, the Toxic Service Announcement. All right, you feel me? This week, Slick and not holding it down, but we got a couple of topics. We might not hit all of it due to time constraint, but Slick, I'm gonna give you a choice. Slick, do you want to go a little deep dive? You want to do a little fun, John?
Let's have some fun.
All right. Do you prefer fresh out of the shower coochie or coochie with a little twang?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
You know, pussy got a little character to it. You feel me?
Depends on the mood. Where we coming from? What's like shit? I ain't
because this came about because there's been a topic on social media. A lot of niggas is telling girls like, yo, yeah, the fresh out of the shower coochie is good, but like we definitely would love to taste your day. Like niggas love a coochie with a little scent. Like one tweet I saw was my man used to come and put his finger and wipe and like do a quick swipe. Oh, this shit don't smell like nothing, and walk away from her, and she'd be upset because it didn't smell like nothing. I'm like, oh, you want a little musky, you want a little musty little cooch. So Slick,
if it's my shorty, we twanging. If it's my shorty, we could twang. But if it's not my shorty, you gotta take a shower.
Oh yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
But my shorty, she should be twanging the twang.
This is only for short. This is for shorties only. Like if we this is the first link, or if we just fuck buddies. Fresh out of the shower, coochie, please. Have some respect.
Don't come see me.
Have some decorum.
Yeah, don't come see me fresh out the gym. Like, leave me alone. We not even like that. But shorty, I like a little twangity twang. I feel like the twang is fun. There's a little flavor to it. It's like, oh snap, you got a day right here.
It got character. It got a little bite. It got a little. You know, it's like
it shouldn't have that much
like
bite.
That Kool-Aid when it's too sweet.
Nah, it shouldn't have that much bite. Wait a minute, she might be a little yeasty. Relax,
I'm not saying McDonald's Sprite. Now, if I had like McDonald's Sprite bite, then that's like, all right, man, this shit, shit reef.
A little flavor on that never hurt nobody. We like a little seasoning on this side.
So you with the twang?
I'm with the
you
twang.
don't want the fresh out of the shower.
I'm team twang. Yes, I'm twanging.
Hey, I guess us humans are some nasty motherfuckers, because I remember we did a topic like this earlier before when girls wanted some ball sweat too.
I mean, a little. I gotta get that level. Not from the gym. Like, let me go shower. But like, if I was like just a summer day and it's like, let's get a quickie in real quick, and we all over each other after brunch. Yeah, it's a little funk down there. Go ahead, girl.
Oh, that's a fact.
There's a little funk down there. That's
a fact.
Beggars can't be choosers. I'm just happy you still giving me some.
It just can't be no after the club type shit. If we was dancing in the club, like, all right, baby, I'm gonna have to wash these balls, and you gonna have to wash that ass before we get it in.
I'm about to say,
unless we drunk.
Yeah, if you drunk.
But if we drunk.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. If he drunk, yeah, you already know. If he's drunk, it's over. It's on site. But yeah, twang. Baby, won't you twang my way?
Hey, twanging. Eyes closed, just twanging. All right, let's do a little deep dive before we get to fun again. All right, Slick. What are some of the, now that you in the dirty realm, okay, what are some of your turnoffs that you have in your 30s that you didn't consider in your 20s?
Loud shit. If you excessively loud,
you sound like an old nigga already.
if you excessively loud, my nigga, I'm just looking at you like, this is not sexy. This is not fun. What are we doing? Like, really? This is what you came home to do? You wanted to argue? Like, really? We got to yell too?
Oh, that's a fact.
Yeah, I don't like loud shit. I feel like the older I get, the more like, just if you just loud and extra, that extra shit, I'll just be looking at like, all right, cool, that's cute. Carry on. Go do your thing. I'm gonna go play the game.
Oh, that is true. I'm more thinking about it. Yeah, I don't like loud.
I don't like loud.
What are my turnoffs in 30s that in my 20 years? Communication. I need to.
You needed that at 23. Shut up.
No. I mean, 20. Like, in your 20s, you didn't need communication. You could just yell at each other without even, really caring about about each other's perspective or anything. But now it's kind of like, hold on, I got some emotional intelligence now. Like, my feelings need to be validated too. It's not like just your feelings. My feelings needs to be validated as well.
I'll take
type
that.
shit.
That could get me. I think so. Feelings validated. Definitely don't be loud. This is gonna sound funny. Unnecessary nudity.
Oh yeah.
Like it'd be like we on vacation and shit. Cool. Like you out with your fellas. You see, but like girls that just be like a lot of like OD naked. I'm like, say that for Instagram. I don't need that around my eggs on my dinner plate. You feel me? Like unnecessary nudity definitely is one of those things. I was just like, all right, I get it. You're a liberated woman. Congratulations, but it's not. It don't serve me the way I prefer at this age a woman to know how to dress.
You know what? Boundaries.
What the fuck is
this? Lack of respect of boundaries.
What is the deep shit that you on right now? That's how you feel at 30?
Nigga, that's why I gave you two choices. Either we go and do fun. That's why I did the coochie with twang first, because you said you want to do fun, and then I said a deep dive.
I said loud shit and being unnecessarily nigga. You affirm my feelings.
You invalidated my feelings now.
Respect my boundaries, nigga. What?
What you want me to say?
My shit. I'm about to say my shit. You can see on the first date.
Take that dumb moo shit off. Like,
nah, fuck that. The moo nice. Let me just rub the pussy real quick underneath that long ass t-shirt, girl. Just come in.
Let me see. If there's any like stupid shit in my 20s,
I respect it. I was just like, this shit got unnecessarily deep during the toxic section.
I said a deep dive. I gave you the warning. What I'm trying to say, what's in my 20s that I used to go for that was like, oh, I ain't gonna lie to you. Shorty needs to know what you gonna call it. What shit? Remember back in college, girls used to just be belligerently drunk. You can't get belligerently drunk no more in your 30s. That's a turn off.
That's not attractive.
I can't take care of you, mama. That's not cute at all. I don't have no patience for it. Yeah, like, I don't mind you being a little buzzed. You could be a little wobbly, mama, but keep it cute.
Lit, but if you over
keep
here
it classy,
drinking and drinking, I get it. That's better. At least you could tell that on the first date. You said she respects my boundaries. Like, she not sticking her finger in your butt on the first date. Hopefully,
it was a deep dive question over here.
This nigga was like, all right, let's get. He was like, nah, fuck that. He was like, I'm about to really be outside. I want you to understand what I'm looking for. You need to be able to communicate.
All right, let's do a little fun one before you get to our choose one scenario. All right, a lot of guys are getting surgery, especially ab surgery. Shout out to Bandman Kevo over here. He's one of the leading celebrities that are getting surgeries over here. And also, niggas not getting BBLs, but niggas are getting knee Ls. Niggas is getting their knee extended over here, bro. What's your thoughts on surgery, and would you get one?
Knee extension lifts, knee Ls. Oh, I'm 6'2".
Knees, elbow, he's in toes.
Yeah, I'm already 6'2". I don't think I need one. I thought about it. I was like, if I was like 17, I was like, oh, I'm not grown no more. Yeah, give me them extra 4 inches. Let me hit this smooth 6'6" real quick. But nah, because I'm like, after having surgery last year, just for my appendix, I'm like, you're not cutting up my abs to put muscles. Like, that shit, you know how long that healing process is going to be? Just to take your...
I need whatever doctor that Drake got. You feel me? Drake, I need... yo, hit me up, G. I need that nigga over here. I need a 6-pack for the summer, my guy.
But
you feel me?
Yo, I mean, I ain't going front, though. When you are taller, you definitely do get more looks for a lot. Not just even in terms of women, like professionally and shit like that. You definitely do get more looks. But I'm like, shit, to really go get surgery and like they fucking putting screws in your femur and shit to stretch that shit out. And I thank God for my body. I'm a skinny nigga. It's like I'll gain some weight.
But that's another thing, because Batman Kevo, he not only got his stomach, but he got his chest done. He also got some fat transfer to his arms and shit. So it don't gotta be a Hawaii surgery like the knee surgery. But I'm talking about just surgery in general, like plastic surgery. Bro, would you get one?
Nigga, I'm pretty already. What the fuck I need surgery for? The most I would get, if my shit started falling out, I might do the little hair rejuvenation shit.
Oh, that's a fact. I'm going to Turkey quick. I already started getting a little bald spot right here. My guy, I felt conscious because I was at a party and I kind of like, I was trying to do that off guard picture shit, and I put my head down and then the pictures came out.
Yo, nah.
I saw a little ball, so I was like, oh shit, I'm about to go to Istanbul.
I saw the little corner one time. I was like, is that shit getting light, nigga? I had to wait a minute. Like, I was like, yeah, I'll definitely do that because I'm not trying to be out here like Derek White. You seen Derek White shit?
You feel me?
That nigga got he got a hairline
that nigga was saluting from the back.
Boy, he got
Kyle Anderson.
Boy, them light skinned, big forehead having ass niggas. I'm not trying to do that. I was like, I will definitely gladly.
I'll get lipo though. I ain't gonna lie. This working out shit. Yeah, it builds a nice discipline. You know, it helps with your inner self and bullshit and all that shit. But yo, if Funk Master Flex can get a little lipo and film it, my nigga, I can get a little lipo too. Just cut a little shit on the side, my guy. You feel me?
Oh yeah, I'm skinny already. I don't need that. But yeah, but nah.
All right.
The last one
for our choose one this week, Slick. This one is a little out of pocket, but I saw this on TikTok. Shout out to Kobe over there. You feel me? Go listen to his podcast. But he had one. Would you rather be gay or mute?
Or mute?
Yes.
Just like I feel like this
talking about like Jay and Silent Bob.
I can't talk at all. Like I'm just like that.
Yeah.
I feel like there's not a right way, it's not a proper way to answer that because if I say I'm going mute over it, but I'm also like, damn, they could be like, so something wrong being like, you know, like it's not PC to answer this question, but I'm mute. You
might end up sound. You can make some sounds. You go, you know, like
start talking.
That shit sound like we making African noises. Oh shit.
You're a fucking idiot. Why would you do that? Why would you say that? As far as it's time to almost go.
Shout out to my Africans though. I love y'all niggas.
Yeah, no, I'll definitely probably be mute first because I just like I'm not being yeah.
So you willing not to say another word?
An absolutely
for the rest of your life,
bro. I'll be quiet in most situations anyway.
You could be a power top.
All right,
you don't gotta be a bottom.
I'm not going back. Nope.
You could do the fucking.
I'm not doing none of that. Relax yourself. This man said a fucking power top. What the? Am I a fucking Beyblade? What is wrong with you? What you picking?
No, that's the term. That's the term that they use in the community. You feel me?
I support your community, but I'm not. I'm Helen Keller.
Oh man, what would I choose? I talk a lot. Oh shit! I might have to be gay, my guy. I might gotta be a power top, bro. Because I can't see myself being quiet. First of all, niggas can't pod no more over here.
We'll create the first Braille podcast.
But you know what? I ain't gonna lie. I might switch it to mute because I ain't gonna lie. Some of these sign language niggas be going crazy. I mean, I'm not deaf. Oh shit! So that don't work out for myself too. Ah, fuck. I'm just gonna be mute just to save myself.
So you was out here sucking dick, stupid.
I said I was power top. I said I was a power top. I'm doing the fucking. Okay.
On that note.
On that note, I hope you will enjoy this episode. Please follow us on all social media. This might not go. If you have any brand new deals, business opportunities, please email us at thismightnotgo@gmail.com. And if you are listening to this on Apple or Spotify, once again, leave a 5-star rating and review because that helps with the algorithm. I am the host with the most, Mr. Him Turner, Himmy Duncan, Mr. Himmy like Beanie Man, BBZ, aka Poppy Size Zone.
It's your boy Slick. Y'all be great. We'll see y'all next week. Peace.
To cow.
Just take the beats. Try to tell them we up next, you can't stop that. This your favorite podcast. Every show is lit, baby. You know what we finna do. Slick gon' talk that slick talk, he gon' get political. Okay. Do not switch topics, niggas is toxic. Poppy shots don't always saying something wrong, but if you don't like it, what we saying, nigga, oh well. We try to tell you, baby, this might not go well. This might not go. Hey, that's it. One take. We're not even doing it again. Keep that. That's the one.